Hello everyone, this is Madan. How are you all doing? Are you a frequent traveler on trains or do you go early to the platform and watch people there? You will find them in their own world. Some people are calm, some people are rushing. You will realize that the trains and its platforms are a world in itself. I used to travel a lot in trains, so I have often seen trains passing me by, and I always note an X mark on the last compartment. I have always wondered what it means and why that sign is painted. Let us see about that and a few other interesting facts about Indian Railways. The last vehicle of a train is supposed to carry a red lamp at the rear. In the old days, the requirement was for merely an oil lamp, which was often missing or very feeble. In recent years, provision of an electric lamp, as mandated by the rules, has become more common. The last vehicle indications are of different types. A large X is often seen painted on the rear of the coach, that is the last one. A set of concentric circles may also be seen, but this seems to be going out of use as of 2008. If a train passes by a station or a signal cabin without the appropriate last vehicle indication or without confirmation of the number of coaches or wagons, it is assumed that the train has separated and suitable emergency procedures are brought into play. The cross sign or X is essential for passenger safety. The X indicates the last coach of the train. By viewing the X sign at the back of the train, the railway officials get a confirmation that the train has passed in its entirety without any missing coaches being left behind. The symbol X is also marked with a radium paint. This glows during the night when light is flashed on it. Like for example, in an extreme case, if there is another train that is coming on the same track, the engine's headlight will glow on the X and the loco pilot will take appropriate safety measures. It may happen if something goes wrong, like wrong signaling or crossing the wrong point. The letter X is used in the mornings. At night there is an LED lamp mounted on the last coach that keeps blinking, which gives confirmation that the train has passed. It also helps when the visibility is very low.
Sometimes letters LV sign too is used in a similar way. The letters signify that the coach bearing the sign is the last vehicle of the train. So it marks the last coach of a passenger train. It is the duty of the guard to put up the LV board during daytime and the tail lamp at night. Now the next question is why Indian Railways choose letter X behind the trains. There is a simple answer. There is no specific reason for choosing X. It is simply a cross mark. It is not an alphabetic letter X compared to other English letters. X sign can be seen from a larger distance. X has always represented that something ends here. That is why using X uses is better than any other symbol or mark. There is another interesting factor about the number of compartments a passenger train or goods train is allowed. It is mostly goods train has 58 wagons, passenger train has only 24 coaches. This is not dependent on the engine load pulling capacity. The length of Indian trains depends upon the length of the loop line and the length of the railway platform. The length of the train should never exceed the length of the loop line. The train has to fit in the loop line because when the other train wants to access the main line. So the parked or waiting trains should fit into loop line and give way to other to avoid accidents. One more important thing is, it should not be lengthier than the platform because all the coaches of the train should have the easy access to the platform. In Indian Railways, the standard length of a loop line will be around 650 meters. In order for train to fit in this loop line, the train length should not exceed 650 meters. An average coach length will be around 25 meters. So inside 650 meters 24 coaches and an engine can be accommodated comfortably. That is why passenger trains can have maximum 24 coaches. It varies from 12 to 24 coaches based on the route and train type. When it comes to goods train, even it should not exceed the loop line length for the same reasons. But there are variety of wagons of a goods train. They are called as box, BOXN, BOXNHL. These will be around 11 to 15 meters in length. Generally, the wagons in one rake can be from 40 to 58 maximum based on the length of the boxes. So a goods train can have 58 wagons and passenger train can have only 24 coaches.
There is another interesting thing. On the 75th anniversary of Indian independence, Railways ran a goods carrier called a Super Vasuki. This is a clever attempt by the Railways to take the name of Vasuki. Vasuki is a famous snake in Indian mythology. Vasuki is the second king of the Nagas in Hinduism. He is described as having a gem called a Nagamani, that is serpent's ornament, on his head. Shesha, the first king of the Nagas, and the bed on which Vishnu rests is his elder brother, and Manasa, another Naga, is his sister. In Hindu iconography, he is generally depicted coiling around the neck of Shiva, who is believed to have been blessed and worn him as an ornament. Now, if you want to, it's just a matter of knowing things, some interesting things. And now Vasuki was not only a significant figure in Indian mythology, but in China and Japanese mythology also. He is known in Chinese and Japanese mythology as being one of the 8 great dragon kings. Another famous event is that the Asuras in the left and the Devas in the right use Vasuki to churn the ocean of milk. The Devas and the Asuras coiled Vasuki to mount Mandara so that they could use him as their churning rope to extract the Amrita from the ocean of milk. It is an apt name for the train. Now just imagine this. The Super Vasuki of Indian Railways is a 3.5 kilometer long train with 6 locomotives and 295 wagons. The 3.5 long train carried a total trailing load of 27,000 tons of coal. This is the heaviest fuel transportation carried by the Indian Railway in a single arrangement. The train takes nearly 4 minutes to cross a platform. But if you want to talk about the longest train in the world, Australia's BHP iron ore is the one. It is about 7.5 kilometers long. And this is the longest freight train in the world and also the longest overall. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Please like, comment and subscribe to my videos. Thanks once again. Take care. Bye bye.